to another episode of Open Book Season 2. And this week, I got my boy Mac Duce in the building.
Mac Duce, a.k.a. your baby mama's favorite rapper.
I'm done. Who
a.k.a.
that?
your least favorite rapper. Because I'm your baby mama's favorite.
Someone else says that. You can't steal that.
No one's ever said that.
Who said that?
Google it. Please.
Says your baby mama's favorite rapper?
Yeah, someone
said that.
Nobody said that.
Maybe it was your song.
You probably heard an old song.
Because I keep it on my...
Or it's probably an angry baby daddy talking about me. It happens.
And then also in the building with us, we have Blaze right over here and Truth over here trying to be in but not in the camera, but he's here.
And as a collective, we are Flawless Diamond Gang Music. Not a group,
not
just a team.
Okay.
As a collective.
Records.
Explain to me what record is.
No, I said records, like records.
Oh, records.
Flawless Diamond Gang Records.
Okay.
As a collective.
That's just me being formal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, King Truth Almighty, Flawless Diamond Gang, Forever Flawless.
Traven
You know what I'm saying?
Blaze.
Traven Blaze,
Oh.
Mac Deuce. You know what I'm saying?
A.k.a. your baby mama's favorite rapper. Please don't forget it.
And group.
Right.
Period. All right, so tell them about yourself, what you do, what you indulge in, all that good stuff.
Okay, well, I'm halfway a player, halfway a scammer. I scam. I dropped out of high school probably about 10th, 11th grade due to bad credits, moving around a lot. I'm somewhat of an army brat, but my parents were never in the military. But I'm from
You just
everywhere,
moved a lot.
right? So
Got
you
it.
can't. When people ask me like, "Where are you from?" I can't.
Oh,
really
that was my
say.
next question.
Yeah, where are you from? I lived in Alabama. I live in Texas.
Me too.
I've been to Los Angeles County, San Diego County. You know what I'm saying? The Inland Empire, High Desert. You name it, I'm there. I'm everywhere, like air.
Oh, okay. So you have no specific place that you claim that you're from?
No
At all.
specific place.
Okay. So who or what got you into rapping?
I was aside from this man, meeting him, because when I met him, we actually battled in like the 8th grade. And
Okay,
I wasn't
that's
really
real rapping,
serious.
when you can battle rap.
We battled, like
Yes.
freestyle off the head. And
Yeah.
every day we were battling. Every day, you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to rip his head off. That's how we became friends. It was like a lot of friendly competitiveness.
Okay.
But what made me really want to even just jot a rap probably was due to me being in foster care.
Okay.
I was in foster care for quite a while, and even before that, it was just like a rough childhood with my mom and stuff. I didn't have cable. I had a radio. I had an iPod, and I would just like study music all day. I would like just study different artists. He would kind of like show me different type of artists, and I caught a liking to Mac Dre. I think like one of the first weeks I met him, I grabbed his CD player. I was like, "Who the hell are you listening to?" And he was like, "This is Mac Dre."
Yeah.
And I just caught on to that, and just not really having like friends. Like when I was moving so much, it was hard to kind of keep friends. You know what I'm saying? So all I did was kind of like stay in a house and just listening to music, and I just started writing my own rhymes.
Okay.
And that's what kind of did it. It wasn't like anybody kind of told me I was just
Yeah.
born wanting to rap. It was really just me moving around so much and not really having much else to do. So I had no choice but to perfect my craft.
Okay. So aside from Mac Dre, who are some of your influences?
King Truth and Traven Blaze. And Currency.
I was waiting for you to get into like celebrities that I knew. So I was like, okay.
Currency is probably one of my biggest
Currency,
influences too. Yes, Currency, because his work ethic is crazy. Look up how many projects he has. You probably wouldn't even be able to know.
I don't know.
His work
nothing about
ethic
it.
is
I know like
crazy.
the 2 songs he came out with, and then that was
Yeah,
it.
see,
Real rappers are underrated.
I pay.
That's true.
I pay a lot of attention.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Probably have-
So where have you two been though? Because he's speaking super highly on y'all.
Real rappers is underrated.
We're always around.
I just happen to network a lot. I'm more
Okay.
outgoing.
Yeah.
I talk a lot. I'm talkative. I'm active.
He's the face right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm active.
I'm more laid back and chill.
Yeah.
Like and then we be having to do our life and stuff sometimes. I got kids. I got a lot of different things. A lot of different things I'm into.
Okay.
That I will do that before I focus on music, because I feel like I feel so serious about the music that like I don't want to play with it. I don't want to come into the game spending $100 at a time or something like that. I don't really be caring what nobody says either. Like a lot of people will say, well, you just start small, you start like this. Like I have too much of a big mind for it, so I take chances for this shit.
We came in the game careless. That's another thing too. I don't care about what the next nigga's doing with the last 2 security guards. Y'all don't even know what happened to the last 2 security guards. So I can care less. I'm rocking how I want to move. I'm moving on my own time, my own pace.
But with,
and
with Mac Duce, we've been alongside him the whole time.
Whole time.
You'll see Glenn. You really have to be somebody who's like, we have certain fans and we have certain people who are really a part of the movement that, as far as they know, we've always been right there. They're like, they always see us. They see us together. They see us performing, videos, certain little things, but we try to make it special.
Oh, okay.
We all moved to Vegas at one point, coincidentally. Like I end up popping up out there.
Yeah.
He was out there on pimp missions. He was out there, jugging and finessing. And we were all out there, right? Something like that, nothing like that, but something like that.
I got it.
And that's when we kind of like just all kind of came together. We started doing a lot of music together. I mean, we've been rocking, but as far as like doing it together, and actually that's where we kind of like we just lived a lot. We were living. We weren't even recording at that time.
Yeah, I was gonna say you took a big gap of a rest.
Right. Sometimes it's okay to do that because now you got more to talk about. Live a little. You know what I'm saying? All that lock in the studio and all that. No, sometimes let it breathe. You know what I'm saying? Have something to talk about. I got kids now, and my childhood was really rugged and all that, and I have yet to even discuss that in a lot more of my music.
I was gonna say, I didn't know your kids.
I'm waiting on a bigger platform and just more of a following, just to be more personal. I don't want to say too much right now, and then it's like it's not really exciting. Yeah. Towards the end, you know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. So that's all it is.
No struggle rapping.
No struggle rap. Yeah, all that struggle rap.
But that's what we want to hear. That's what we like. Cause
struggle rap is cool.
You want to see the struggle in the person. You don't have to like we listen to certain people. We fucking listen to Michael Jackson, and he has some of the hardest upbringing, some of the hardest background, and you don't never hear him whining and crying his music. He's
having a good time. That's me.
You know?
It's all about having a good time.
But then you also look at what Triple X and all of them. They whine in their music.
Right.
And they died too. Like
You know what I'm saying?
It's different from me.
I'm saying because the generation now are a bunch of crybabies.
I will tell you this.
No, I hear you.
I will tell you this. I got a few videos up right now, right? You can Google me, YouTube it, Mac Duce. And nothing really sounds the same. Nothing sounds similar.
Not at all.
Even as far as the type of rap, like nothing is the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just started doing the whole LA bounce rap.
Oh, okay.
But that was really never me. Like I was on some.
I'm not really into that.
I wasn't really in. I'm actually into it. I just don't make that type of music. I like to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And even trap rap. Like trap was cool, but for a minute I wasn't even listening to that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to really make my own genre. It's called pimp hop.
Okay, explain that.
Pimp hop. Just a whole bunch of player shit going on. You know what I'm saying? In the lyrics, like you can hear in the lyrics. Right. Like I have a song, right? Strictly about Snapchat Premium. How I've made over 10 bands off of Snapchat Premium alone. No job, no nothing.
I made 30 bands.
I haven't. Oh yeah, well over 30 bands. I ain't sold a drug. I'm not a drug dealer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them. Shout out to the people who work. You know what I'm saying? I've never knocked nobody's hustle. I'll never knock nobody's hustle. Content. Making content with these pretty women. I have a lot of friends, a lot of female friends, you know what I'm saying? And, if that's the case, I've sold a bunch of records. And so I decided, like, one day I was just thinking, like, yo, you know what? I want to rap my life. I want to have fun, but I want to, let me rap my life. Let me talk about what I got going on real quick.
Okay.
And it actually was like a slapper.
So what do you think is taking so long?
As far as
to blow up.
You know what? It's me.
Okay.
It's all me. It's nobody else. It's nothing to do with these platforms. I got the formula. You know what I'm saying? Just really need to be in people's faces a lot more. This is a part of it. This is all a part of it. This is the process right here. You know what I'm saying?
Were you trying to like bank off of word of mouth? And then from there, or
word of mouth, both anything. I've done paid promotion. Yeah,
okay.
I've done paid promotion. I'm always in people's faces, and not only that, I already know I'm destined to like just be where I want to be because I'm passionate about it.
Okay.
It's not like I like this show. It wasn't I need to be on there because it's going to help me. I genuinely just watched the show at my crib. I didn't even think I would be here on this couch. You know what I'm saying? Like I would sit here and watch. I've watched a lot of great artists on this couch. You know what I'm saying? Too many to name.
Yeah.
Everybody was special in their own way.
Was dope.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to be a part of that.
Okay.
And now I know of a few people who I didn't know of before.
Yeah.
I know about you.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, word of mouth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
so
you need Yessie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Yessie and Yiko, bomb ass singers,
Yessie and
soul
Yiko?
from the depths of their heart.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna type in. It's
Type
really
in.
hard working with women in the studio because the last girl, she was supposed to do some music with me. Artist out in Amarillo, Texas. That's where I'm at. I'm based in West Texas. I got like a big following out there.
Okay.
That's where I went to actually. That's where I started like coming up with my music. Like I have a following now. I have a real following. So now it's like it's only up from here.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm not playing the whole I'm trying to make it game. I made
Okay.
it. I made it. I'm doing what I love to do.
Okay.
I'm getting paid to do it. I mean, like off the streams and shit.
Yeah.
The Snapchat money is always there. That's easy. I sit on my ass and do that.
I
Yeah.
gotta see this.
And so I called this chick. I was like, damn man, I got this track. It's LA Bounce, and I want you on there. It's gonna be kind of different. And she came over, and we collabed, but we didn't make a song. If that makes any sense.
I'm done. That's the problem too, though. See, and that's my problem with women. Only because they don't know how to separate business and other shit.
Hold on, pause.
That is a problem.
There was business done though.
No, I believe it.
Yeah,
but
we
I'm
did
saying,
take care of some
at
business.
the end of the day, it should have just been business.
Right. No, it was strictly business. She's on the Snap now. So shout out to her.
You gonna
We
pay
made
her
money
royalties
together.
for that?
She gets her own money.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm not taking no more
Okay,
money. As of
okay.
right now. As of right now.
Okay, I'm not getting into that.
It's gonna be the most latest.
I need to know who this girl is. I need to
Man, I
see her
bought
shit.
shoes for this interview. I'm so happy to be
appreciate it.
here. I'm talking about out the box. I didn't even take them out the box till I got
Till
here.
he got here,
I'm
you
so
guys know how
serious.
special that makes me feel.
I'm so serious.
What? All right, so even though you said you're destined for this, if it doesn't work out, do you have a plan B?
Yes, my plan B is to stick to plan A and make it work.
I'm done. Really, that's it?
That's it. That's the plan B is to stick to plan A. If you plan B, that's planning to fail already. I speak things into existence.
Okay.
As long as you stick it into it.
Drop a gem for me.
Hey
What?
man, if you can manifest it, it's there. It's
Be
there already.
smart.
Don't. As soon as you get the secondary thinking, then it's going to shift. The universe is very sensitive, so
Oh, yeah.
be careful what you speak into the universe because it can hear you.
Oh shit.
Be
okay.
accurate about what you want. Be accurate about everything you want. You know what I'm saying? So very.
Boom, gem dropped.
A plan B is for somebody who's not confident in the first course of action.
Okay.
Right. I said that I used to watch this podcast all the time, and I was like, I'm going to be on that couch. I will be on that couch. There wasn't a plan B. It wasn't no try to go to somebody else's couch.
Yeah.
See about another podcast.
Stop hyping me up.
And I stuck to it, man. You got me hyped.
You got me hyped.
You are the hype. You are the hype. Believe
Oh,
it.
he's been talking about this.
I've been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so dope.
Before I got
Thank
here,
you. Like, you have no idea. Because honestly, when I had my last show, I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody hitting me up. No one's writing me back. Like, I'm not even going to do like another episode.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I was getting ready to quit. And I talked to my homeboy Arlie. And I kept getting all these people just DMing me. And I was like,
You stuck to your plan
yeah.
A.
I did, because I don't want a plan B either.
Right.
But I didn't think about that. If you have a
Yeah.
plan B, it's a fail. Okay, so look, let me tell you.
Stick to plan
My
A,
plan
kids.
A is to stick to this. 'Cause
Stick
I'm
to
gonna be
plan
the
A.
next Jenny Jones. Y'all don't even know. Like, that's me.
Ricky Lake.
Look, Ricky Lake too. Okay, let's
I
go.
just look like this.
Look.
I'm a little older. I just look like this.
Yeah. So let's talk about your upcoming project, Having Things.
Having things.
Where did the title come from?
From what I was just discussing earlier. Having coming up, I've never been one of those dudes, even though you got all this EDD going on. I have not one picture like flashing bands. I've never really
never
owned
understood
like
that.
a big piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
I never really had a nice big old car, house. My parents never really bought me a lot of things. And so when I started rapping, I remember somebody was telling me like, you don't have all that stuff that you're rapping about. But what did I just say? I'm going to speak it into existence.
Yeah.
I want these things. I want to have all these nice things. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's a lifestyle. Having things is really a lifestyle. Just like
Yeah.
having stuff. Just being a little bit more fortunate. or at least wanting more for yourself. I
Okay.
want to have things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then it's also gonna, I guess, just be a better introduction of this pimp hop that I'm trying to spew to these people. Because I have a tape that I dropped a few years ago, and it really like it took off. It was a mixtape, and it really like took me off. Like that's
Is that
where
the
I
one where
started.
the video where you're in the school bus in like the middle of the yard or something like that?
Nah,
from that
I
one?
just
Okay.
dropped those. I just dropped all of them.
Oh, okay.
This year. I just dropped those this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been watching. So.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know about that.
I was
That tripped
watching
me
because
out.
I was just like, he really raps, guys. Look,
Yeah.
I like play it at work.
Yeah,
so,
I do it. I do it.
Can we talk about the Kendrick Lamar co-sign real quick?
Right.
That
video.
video.
Speaking of that video, well, I've actually been good friends. I don't want to say too much, but I've been good friends with Kendrick for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I remember reaching out to him when he lived in Compton, and he did a video called, I want to say it was like Compton State of Mind.
Okay.
And it was like right up the street from my crib. You know what I'm saying? So I remember like we came out, they had the set and everything, and it was very brief of me like getting to speak to him. I gave him his props. And I was just like, at that time, you know, Wayne was just big. Wayne was everything to us. So if somebody tells you you're better than Wayne, I'm like, yo, you the GOAT. Like, you're going to be better than Wayne. And he just kind of like laughed it off. And he added me on MySpace, and he just always kept in touch with me.
way back when.
MySpace, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was in like the 8th grade. Yeah, I was like in the 8th grade.
Okay.
Then like moments later, he came out with that C4 mixtape where he rapped on all.
He
the
ran with,
Wayne.
yeah, he stuck to that. But he always kept in touch. Like, it wouldn't be like every other day I'm just talking to him, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
But throughout the years, like, hey, homie, I see you. Hey, I like what you're doing. So recently I dropped that video. It's called Handsome.
Okay.
And I dropped the Handsome video, and it's crazy because that's my least favorite video. As far as a visual, I did not like it. The school bus idea, I didn't like any of it.
Really? I thought it was fun.
Everybody loves that song.
Yeah.
And so, right.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'm like hella sick in bed. I'm thought I was about to die. Either that or I think I like had an STD or something. And then for real. And like if you don't really treat it fast enough, then you'll start to get sick.
Your body.
So I was
First
like,
off, use protection, guys. Okay.
right,
At all
use
times.
protection at
all
all
times.
You heard it
times.
here first.
Yes.
You heard it here first. So I'm hella sick, trying to recover from that, and it just like, and I dropped Handsome like right before I got sick. So I just get a tweet, like I'm on the phone with Homeboy, and he tweets me. He's like, "Yo, I love your delivery, bars on point, your work ethic. You always working. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You in character." And that shit just blew my mind. Like I didn't even know how to respond for a while. But it's crazy because it's like it's still him. It's still K-Dot. That's how I always kind of looked at it. Like it's just K-Dot.
Right.
You feel me? So it didn't really like trip me out until I started telling other people.
Yeah.
And I had posted it. I posted a screenshot, and one of my partners, shout out Mike Stroh, he's an artist. He writes for people too and shit.
Hit me up.
He tapped in with me and he's like, yo, he was like, we don't need to do all that. Like you don't need that to prove, you know what I'm saying, your presence. Like your work speak for itself.
Yeah,
I took it down. I done went viral on the internet and deleted the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be really known, especially if it doesn't have nothing to do with music.
Yeah.
This is some I need to tell you guys too, up and coming artists. The comedy, anything that kind of go viral is cool, but it won't last. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna look at you as that comedian, or you know, whatever it took for you to go viral. That's what they're always gonna want. Even if it's like some wacky song, they always want that wacky song. So just stay true to yourself, and it'll work out. We not trying to we not doing no get rich quick schemes.
Yeah.
None of that shit. I don't want to get rich quick scheme or anything.
Yeah.
I want to work my ass off and you know what I'm saying, and have something to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't want the easy way out.
All right. So how would you describe your music to other people? If you were just seeing somebody, they didn't know who you were, didn't know you were a rapper, and you're like, hey, I want you to listen to this person. Because you know everybody needs a description first.
Right.
How would you describe your music to someone?
You know what? It's graphic at point.
It is.
It is graphic at point. It is graphic,
You
right?
a nasty nigga.
And it actually discouraged me at one point because I was like, yo, I'm popping peas. I'm talking about this and that, you know, y'all know what it is. And I was like, yo, like, how is my mom Because my mom bought a tape for me. She liked that type of music.
Yeah.
She loved this shit. Her favorite rapper is Sugar Free.
Okay.
So it was all good. Like, that's another thing too. A lot of my influence came from my mom. My mom has a
Okay.
very good ear, you know what I'm saying? But she's just so West Coast. She was like really big on West Coast music. So as far as like the West Coast taste, I got that from my mom. But I used to, it'll discourage me at points. And then having things is fun. I was still talking about having shit and doing a lot of fun stuff. And it's kind of like when you're a kid and you know something is bad, but it's fun to you. So I'm like, this is hella bad, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what I'm doing. Like one time somebody told me, okay, I used to rap about selling drugs and shooting people all the time. Because that was what I was listening to.
Yeah.
And one time my mom told me, like, why are you always talking about selling drugs and stuff? Though I don't sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't matter. You can talk about anything in your music. You know what I'm saying? It's like making a movie. Just be creative and make it fun. But after like doing something so long, it's hard to not spew it in your music. You know what I mean? It's hard not to talk about it because that's what you're doing. And so I just kind of said fuck everything. I'm on my Quentin Tarantino. Heads popping off and all that, and it's like, man, that's graphic. And if Quentin Tarantino was to just tell you, look, this movie, there's heads going to be popping off, there's going to be some racial slurs, all type of shit.
Rapes,
but you're going to want to see it again.
Yeah.
That's my music.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a really
I'm
good
like Barry Gordy,
description.
We make movies. We don't make music, baby. We make movies. Barry Gordy of this rap shit, basically.
Okay, so we're going to get on to the hot topic, and it's funny you mentioned Snapchat Premium because actually I want to talk about the OnlyFans trend that's going on. So you heard about what's her name, Bella Thorne?
Right.
The bullshit that
shout
happened.
out to her.
Shout out to Tamia for telling me what was going on because I didn't know about that shit because everybody was like, you gotta be in the loop.
I'm all about sex work. I support sex workers, online sex workers. Shout out to OnlyFans. I like the pace is moving because I was like already hip to it before it got hot because we've been on
I didn't know it was out for so long.
Right, I was already on the whole online sex work movement. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for years.
First off, phone sex is becoming a big deal now.
Phone sex, all that.
Yes,
these girls want to see you.
Huge deal.
Girls want to see stuff.
Not even that, just on the phone.
On the phone.
I just found out my granny used to be a phone sex operator for
and they make
She ran into a struggle, and she was like, tell me that you won't judge me for this. I'm like, what? What did you do? And we was talking about certain stuff that I'll be into. She's like, look, well, I never did nothing like that, but I promise you won't be mad at me. I'm like, what, Grandma? I was a phone sex operator for like a month. I said, well, hey, get your money.
Right, a month.
We don't knock hustles.
Grandma?
We don't knock hustles over here.
Yeah.
It had to be the 80s, like shit. This was a house phone.
Right.
that was
wrapped around the cord.
Right. But back to Bella Thorne. That was very inspiring, actually. That was very inspiring.
To scam her fans out of money?
Hey, man.
Bella Thorne is the chick from Disney Channel, and then she's like,
that
she's
was
actually
inspiring.
a porn director now.
So what did she do? She started an OnlyFans.
So she started OnlyFans, told him that she was gonna drop a nude, and it ended up being like her thumb or something. So everybody wanted their money back because she lied.
Dope.
She thinks she me.
That's dope. That's dope.
First off,
I'm a little offended.
Look, that's Bella Thorne.
She thinks she me though.
You would do some shit. I feel like you would
I would?
willy-nilly all your shit.
Would I?
There.
What happens when you log into Mac Duce fucking OnlyFans and you subscribe for fucking $49.99 and he's on there freestyling and shit? Like, you're gonna be mad?
I don't know. I don't think
worth
I would. If it's worth $49.99, I wouldn't be mad.
I also considered starting an OnlyFans, right? Because that's what I do basically.
You should.
I'm into content. A lot of women that even came around me. I've dealt with a good number of women who I've told them as far as like making content, directing, because what people don't understand is they think it's really easy. They think it's just like simple sex work, but you have to be. That's like.
You have to promote. You have to.
You have to be in character.
You're not just recording.
You're not just recording.
It's like when you're making home videos at home with your boyfriend.
Right.
And y'all like.
Yeah. Then some people on there are selling sex tapes when you're really supposed to make porn.
Yeah. You got
sex tapes.
You got Law and Order on in the background and shit.
Right.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
porn pays big for amateur porn though.
I know.
Huge.
Yeah. But one thing is. Another thing that kind of like discouraged me too, because like I actually recently asked these guys, I was like, hey, how do y'all feel about me making an OnlyFans, because I have some good content with women that I started on the whole premium thing, and it was like me and my partner, I don't want to say her name, and and we made some good content. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like people just wanted to see us work, and this is prior to OnlyFans. OnlyFans wasn't even thought of yet. You know, so even when that came, honestly, I went my own route.
Maybe if you like freestyle naked or something while jacking off girls.
Oh no, I already have ideas. I have a million ideas. I
was just saying why that, because girls would pay. We will pay for.
The only thing I don't respect about OnlyFans is that they take 25%. That's why I didn't want to make one. I'd just rather sell my own content. 25%. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the girl told me. Oh, 20%? Right. I've met like.
Someone's told me 3. I guess that's when it first came out.
I ended up even getting a sugar mama.
So what's wrong with that?
No, that's good. She was the one that told me that they were taking 20%. She keeps me laced on stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
She keeps me laced. I think she's mad at me right now. She's seen too many girls on my
She's a sugar mama. Stay in your place, baby.
She doesn't. They don't understand.
Sugar mamas have a place, and that's it. I see you when I see you. Better have my Nikes on deck. Okay.
Right.
Bam.
All you gotta do is tell her you want a bunch of fucking desserts and shit.
Yeah. She doesn't really give me money. She buys me gifts and stuff.
Good enough. Shit.
She buys me weed and shit like that.
So that really wasn't my question for the OnlyFans. What I was gonna ask was, even with a lot of you being supportive as you are, some feel like it's a gateway for young girls to devalue themselves, especially when they get older. So you guys having kids, I don't know if you have daughters.
I do.
But how do you?
I got 2 kids.
So how do you feel about
a daughter? This is how I feel. In that call, please. It's all perception.
Okay.
How you perceive things, right?
Okay.
He may be a Muslim. I may be a Christian. I may see him and tell my kids he is not a good person because of, you know what I'm saying, what they were taught to believe or whatever. You can't really tell. It's hard to kind of, it's hard to teach the youth how to be comfortable with their bodies and then give so many restrictions. You're confusing these people to the point where now they start feeling like they're, you know what I'm saying, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know if what they're doing is wrong with it. That's kind of like, or like selling drugs or whatever per se. Our perception through the government was like, so people used to say it gives suicidal thoughts. Weed gives you suicidal thoughts. It makes you do this and that. Now they find out they can tax on it. Now it's cool.
Oh, true.
Now everybody's perception is different. Now it's trendy. It's people smoking weed who don't even smoke weed like that. I'll hit the blunt. There's people making OnlyFans who don't even like to get naked. It's all perception. How do you perceive yourself?
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get personal. Even though you seem like an open book over here.
Very open.
I love it.
Very open.
Are you single?
Yes.
Okay. I was not expecting that.
Yes, single as Pringle.
Are you dating?
No, not right now.
Why you laugh?
Dates are involved, but I'm not dating.
Okay.
You know what? I'm looking forward to it soon. Right now,
looking forward to dating or having a person?
Having a person, but we were just talking about that, but as of right now, I'm so focused on what I got going on that like this has to be my extreme focus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even my baby mama was like, you know, you can come hit this. I'm like, that's cool and all.
That's cool.
But I went to her house and I wrote raps, like, for real, and I showed my son my videos.
And didn't hit.
Didn't hit.
That's your comfort place though, right?
Nah, I was going to check on my son. And she wanted some vitamin D, and I told her, go get a glass of milk.
Okay. So what is your type then? Because you have all kind of bitches in your videos. All kind of races. What do you like?
I love all shapes, sizes, colors. Man, I love women who pay attention. Just pay attention. Just listen. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But be wise about it too. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not really. I can tell you what I don't like.
Okay, go ahead, because that was one of my questions.
I got a few dislikes.
Okay, go ahead.
Man, friendliness, like being a little bit too friendly with everybody.
Okay, let's talk about it. What the fuck is too friendly?
When I say friendly, I'm talking about as far as
conversation.
Not even just conversation. Answer that question. My type of woman is an uplifting woman who is down to listen to me.
One of my P partners,
and that energy is matched. I'm doing the same. I'm gonna be listening to you. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm not always right. You know what I'm saying? So just somebody who's compatible with me.
Okay.
Who's compatible with me. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is she has to be of the culture though. She has to be into my culture. Like, I dated this girl at one point. I took a little player break. You know what I'm saying? A little break. Yeah, took the jersey off real quick, like MJ when he took the 23 off.
Okay.
And I tried to do I did all of that.
Try to do the 40.
And we weren't.
I don't know anything about this.
We weren't compatible, but I loved her to death. But we we didn't listen to the same type of music. We didn't watch the same TV shows.
She didn't drink 211.
First off,
she
no.
The way like she made her food, she was of a different race. Even though that's not too much of a problem with me. The food was different. How people are even raised, like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing people like everybody don't have wash rags in their house. What's up with that, y'all?
Yeah.
What's up with the whole wash rag thing?
Yeah, true.
Y'all don't have wash rags in your
Some people don't wash their legs.
Some people don't wash their legs. Listen, baby, if you don't wash your legs or you don't have wash rags in your crib, don't come this way. Yeah, anybody who's just compatible with me.
Okay, you answered like 3 of my questions in that whole thing. So, what's your take on fucking on the first date? Does it make you devalue the girl?
Hey,
we just had this
y'all
conversation.
No, yeah, but they gotta y'all. I'm telling you, your time is coming. That's why you reach out. That's why you network and talk to people.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as on the first date, I look at it like this. Man, I'm having things. Have fun.
Okay.
I'm all about having a good time.
individual.
Yeah, my energy is up.
Yeah.
My energy is up. And I mean, even if something crazy happens, you know what I'm saying? Go get that shot in your ass and get back out there. You know what I'm saying? If you have a child, be responsible. A lot of things can come with that.
Yeah.
I had a homegirl. I had a friend. She was my homegirl. She had a dude. She was mad at him.
Yeah.
We went on a date, like just on a lightweight date, but she was my friend.
Yeah.
And here we are, 8 years later. That's my baby mama.
Oh wow.
First day.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? You can be blessed on that first day. So yeah, I'm not really judgmental on the whole first thing. Go for it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But don't kind of press the issue. Some things have to be natural.
Okay.
Let it be natural too. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to press, at least not me.
Yeah.
I encourage at least men, men, don't press the issue, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because that's a total turn off to women. Sometimes a woman a lot of women already know what they want.
Yeah, we're already wearing our matching sets, okay?
Man.
You just gotta let it happen.
Before you came
keep talking
over.
about it,
right.
we're done. Like,
right. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm all for it.
Okay, so last question. What is your craziest sex story?
Craziest sex story. Whoa.
See? I'm trying to get in your business.
I'm trying to pick
Pick
something to
one.
pick from. Crazy sex story. Got one for you.
Lottery ticket.
I got one for you. Well, basically.
I love when people do that because the story.
Whoa.
If the story is not great, I'm gonna be upset.
Right.
Go ahead.
Nah. I record a lot of my sexual. I record like half the time I'm having sex consensual. Okay. I'm talking are we all in the camera? Because I'm a content maker.
Okay.
I make content, so I always request like if anybody wants to make content. 10 times out of 10 they say yes.
Yeah.
So, because some people just like to watch themselves, you know what I'm saying? I actually don't sit and watch my content either.
Really?
I don't sit back and just watch my content unless it's going up for sale. Or like I'm just having one of those moments, one of those days. But
yeah.
So I'm recording or whatever, and I'm in the bathroom, and like I'm being funny even on the thing. I'm me. I'm this person during sex. I'm like, hey, I'm getting some bonnet pussy right now. Got the bonnet on right now. Like,
Shut the fuck
bonnet
up.
sex. I need bonnet sex. You feel me? And I'm recording it, and her son like barges up in there. I'm thinking dude is asleep, and he's all on the camera and everything.
Aww.
And not only that, he knows my name, right? Now this is a friend of mine. He's an artist too. He doesn't know this, by the way. So I'm not gonna say his name. He doesn't know this,
don't.
but it's his sister. So like he keeps trying to like tell his uncle that like I caught them having sex. I caught Mac Duce and Mom doing stuff, and he's just laughing like, why does he keep saying Mac Duce? He must have seen one of your videos, thinking a music video. And I'm like, oh, he's seen a video. Nigga was in it. But yeah, that kind of like blew my mind. So I was like, that was a lot for that little guy to see, you know. But the whole rap thing, the whole like, I think he probably knows now. I think he knows that, but
sure.
the fact that that he was telling, like he keeps telling the artists, but we I mean, hopefully we work soon. I want to get the work out there first before I start saying names and stuff.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wins. So we're like way over time, but I love it. This was great.
I love it here.
I appreciate it.
I love it here.
I got to get back to my children's though. I do want to start in the show though of people asking me stuff at the end of it, because people always have questions.
I had plenty for you.
Yeah,
when
so
I walked in.
I don't know how many you have, but we'll make it work.
I got a few.
So,
This
go
is
ahead.
like a slight few. How do you feel about artists that you interview, but you're not into their music like at all?
Don't ask me that.
Like, you're a good person. I love the energy. I'm just not a fan of the music.
I think I probably had maybe two.
Okay.
Out of the 20 episodes I've had,
Okay.
I have 2 that I was kind of like, he okay, she okay,
Right.
whatever. Yeah, so that's it. I feel like because they're just starting, it'll get better.
Okay.
Because that's how everybody feels. Like when Nicki first came out, people didn't like it, but they love her now.
Right.
You know, same thing with Kendrick Lamar. I wasn't a Kendrick Lamar fan until Poetic Justice came out.
Wow.
I didn't like the shit. I was just like, what the fuck, you know, whatever. But my ear is way different than other people's because I'm really into like rock and pop and stuff like that. So I just try to give them a chance. I'm just like, you know, they'll get better. Their cadence will get better. Their verses will get better. They're starting out. They're new artists. They're up and coming.
Find themselves.
They'll find themselves. They'll find out how they want it to be. But I do still listen to them. I make sure when they post, I'll go and listen to it because I'm like, well, maybe this song's gotten better. Maybe they've gotten it better. It could also be their team, the engineer, the producer, any of that, because
that plays a
your
big
team,
part on things.
Exactly. Your team can make your shit sound fucked up or amazing. And I know some amazing producers in LA and out here, and I've heard them put people who cannot fucking rap for anything into great fucking songs.
Right.
So it just keep going. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep going.
Would you ever date a rapper, and how would you feel about that? Whether you will or not, how would you feel about dating a rapper?
If it's the baby, sure. Sure. I'm okay with that. Anybody else? Nah.
No?
Y'all are too much for my life.
What is it? What is it about it?
I don't know. I think because of after watching Love and Hip Hop and shit, it's like, I don't want to deal with all that. All the infidelity, and I don't want to be the one where it's like, oh, well, I got to wonder if this is bitch pregnant and these STDs and this and that. I'm just really big on my health. So I'm like, I'm okay. We could be friends all day long. Maybe have a slip up here or there, but as far as relationship goes, I'd rather be your best friend. Okay. So
I got one more question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you see this being long term? Do you seek any longevity within what you're doing? Do you want a career out of this? Yeah, or just any type of like media, media with artists? Do you, whether it's like some like Breakfast Club, or it could be like how Drink Champs may be or whatever. Do you seek a career in this, or just something to do at the time and you like it's a hobby right now?
Honestly, this is my dream. I always told everybody I want to own my own radio station. That like kind of like the Breakfast Club, but kind of like what my girl DJ Bad Girl's doing. She has an internet radio in Vegas. Check her out too.
Okay.
Shout out to DJ Bad Girl. She's doing something like that too, but with her being on the internet, it's so crazy to watch it take off because not many people listen to stuff on the radio, on the internet like that, except for like SoundCloud or whatever. So to me, that's like super inspiring. And then especially out here, because Victorville is so small, if you're popular, they'll fuck with you. If you're not, then you got to work your way to be popular. And that shit's trash to me, but whatever. But I do plan on this being bigger. I want to turn it into an actual show, like an actual like studio audience. I want to have 50 people out there taking.
Now I need this EDD to hit. I'll help. If this EDD hit, hey, if I come in with a few chains, the rolling chain, and a bottle of Dom,
I want one that says open book.
I got you. I'm gonna get a jetpack.
Do it.
I'm taking my. Hey, look. I know I say I ain't dating right now, but when I do start dating, I'm taking somebody to the moon.
Look, I'm trying to go
to the moon and back. I want to tell you this before we get up out of here.
Yes.
When you ask me about like artists who inspire me and things, like Nipsey is a very big inspiration, and necessarily wasn't the music, even though I love his music. I fell in love with his music. It was everything he stood for. The whole he was speaking on cryptocurrency before it was a thing. He was really like ahead of his time, but things that still to do with music. Like I respect the community things and everything he had partake in that. But as far as just like his marketing schemes and everything like that, I paid a lot of attention to that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
like
another one I didn't get into until after he passed away, unfortunately. Right. Somebody that I knew tried to get me to him a long time ago, and I was like, I just can't take his voice. Voice is a lot to me. Right. If I can't do it in my ear, I won't listen to your shit. Right. So I'm
not a baby fan. Yeah. I don't know how people are going crazy over him. I'm like, bruh, I can't. but and then he started growing. There was a certain song he dropped, and I think he's just going right in. He even did a video, and visuals are a lot. Visuals will make a videos have made me like songs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like watching videos.
Y'all get y'all visuals up, man. Go rock with TY or Slappers on Deck. TY got you. He'll look out for you, man.
Triple M Productions.
Yeah, Triple M Productions. He just did a visual for my boys, for both of them. Yeah. I have yet to work with TY, so that's another thing I'm speaking into existence, to work with TY. Shout out to him. Yeah. But other people inspire. As far as music goes, it's crazy, but like you inspired me.
Oh wow!
So when I seen stuff like that, I already kind of knew. Even though I asked that question, I kind of already knew that this is what you wanted to do. Because people don't just kind of hop up and do. You have to want to do something like this.
I love this type of shit.
This is for people who want to do this.
You know what's crazy? I met Lala years ago when she was an MTV VJ. And she was at the Alabama. It was the Alabama-Auburn game, and it was like one of their pep rallies.
Yeah, shout out to Auburn. I lived out there, Alabama.
I lived in Alabama, you know.
Yeah, Montgomery.
Oh, okay. My people from there too. Shout out to the dump. Look, so I met her at one of the little parades or whatever, and I went up to her, and I still have her signature till this day in my photo book. And I met her, and I was like, I want to do exactly what you're doing. And she was just like, keep dreaming. You can do it. You can be exactly where I'm at, blah, blah, blah. But at that time, I was like 10. So, but I knew from then that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be on TRL, like, okay, next song coming out. Da, 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 da. I wanted to be that person. Carson Daly. I wanted to be his assistant so bad. I grew up at the wrong time. Man, that's all I know.
Yeah, but you know what? It's cool to bring this stuff back. You know, we have so many different platforms now. Yeah. That it's like, for a minute you can be discouraged, but then you might have to put your foot forward and be that person and be like, you know what, I'm about to start this back up. Or I'm about to stop this. I'm about to put an end to the bullshit and keep the culture going. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that inspired me, because I was like, yo, I know that whatever she's doing, she's really into what she's got going on. I don't see like a team of people. I don't see somebody in her ear like, yeah, I'm the boss guy and she's just my assistant. Like, it's strictly you. So when I seen it, that even tripped me out. I didn't even believe it. I'm like, is that up the hill? Like, is that
shout out to Matt Studios too.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Studios. So you're one of many inspirations. It's not really just artists, you know. It's anybody to do with this culture, with music. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Steely Dan. I listen to Maroon 5, Adam Levine. Yeah, my ear is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? My ear is everywhere. So, and I think that's what kind of that can help you perfect your craft too. If you're an artist, be an artist. I wouldn't necessarily call myself like just a rapper. You can do many different things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that. But like I said, visuals is everything, and just and network. Yeah. Upcoming artists, network, talk to people. I reached out to her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I watched what she had going on. I studied it. I paid attention. Network. Don't be scared, man. If you're gonna talk to that bitch, she ain't gonna get out of herself.
Right, you have to come at her.
You know what I'm saying? That woman ain't gonna get out of herself, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get at her. You feel me? So it's the same thing with music. You know, my boys, like, they kind of quiet right now. Even with women, they be like this, and I'm like, look, check this out. Y'all come back to the room with us. We're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? So just be talkative, even if that's not you. You might gotta fake it till you make it. Some people say fake it till they laugh at that. Why?
Yeah, that's what Jimmy Early did. Okay, and Dreamgirls.
If you rap about stuff that you're not doing or you don't have yet, speak it into existence, man. Don't let anybody discourage you ever. No matter what, ever. That's why I'm single. Because I was dating people and they were like, you shouldn't do that, or that's just rapping. And look at me now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that you just rapping. But you know, those same people, even my mom, man, even my own mother used to be like, you wasting your time in that room. You know what I'm saying? You wasting your time. And then she heard me on the radio. I don't even listen to the radio. So my mom was the one who informed me, like, yo, you on the radio. And I was tripping off of that. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to West Texas, man. I've been going back and forth out there for probably about the last decade. So shout out to them, man. And it's a few people out there. I just wanted to shout out Woodlife Records.
Yeah.
Roro, DJ Roro. Shout out DJ Roro. Yeah. Shout out to Jay Wood. I'm ecstatic. I'm not gonna lie. Give me a hug.
Look.
Thank you for real.
No problem.
For real. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I love your personality too.
Thank you. I try to be vibrant. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're doing it. So
Thank you.
Keep doing that shit. I'll come fuck with you here and
Yes, that's gonna be my next 2 shows.
Yeah.
You too, sir. Okay, I need
Facebook or something.
Yes, we'll do all that.
He has I got a few things. Going on. I've been working on my shit for a while though.
Oh, okay.
But this guy too, he really has a lot of things.
Yeah, he speaks about you guys a lot.
Yeah, he has a lot of things going on coming up too. So he really like for Traven Blaze, like he's like the king of the desert. Like you know what I'm saying? Like no bullshit. I'm really talking about with this rap shit.
Yeah.
Like lyrically, nobody can fuck with this nigga out here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can fuck with this nigga.
Pretty cool.
Like,
you're gonna do a freestyle on your show.
Like people could try. Like okay, the only thing that somebody else may have over him is that they be a little more known. They're they're probably fucking paying for some. They're probably paying for some views or some shit. We do everything organic. You know
Stop buying views, artists. I'm not even trying to be funny. Don't buy views. Like a lot of major platforms, as far as like blog sites and stuff, if they catch you buying views, they're flagging that. Don't get mad at Say Cheese, Thizzler, none of that. You bought views. Let it be authentic. Another thing too is you're gonna know who really fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I get 3 views on that motherfucker. Those are 3 solid fans right there that fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did a Proud to Pay campaign. Can I throw this in there? If you could just edit it. I meant to say this. I did a Proud to Pay campaign in 2015. Shout out to this man because he inspired it, Nipsey Hussle. I did my own Proud to Pay campaign and I was selling shirts like with my mixtape came along with the shirt. We did all type of campaigns. We did a red and blue make green campaign because, everybody affiliated in their own way. This is Southern California, you know what I'm saying? So I was affiliated with some blue guys. My homeboys are affiliated with some red guys. So we kind of came together. We did a campaign, a red and blue make green campaign, where we did dad caps, Forever Flawless dad caps. Nice. Red dad caps, blue ones, and neutral ones. We did some tan ones, either for the women or for those who just non-affiliated. And that was really to make a statement. Rather, it's never been about money with me. You know what I'm saying? We use that money and we put it towards the next campaign or some studio time or whatever. I think something I fucked off or I tricked off on a bitch or something like that one time. But other than that, it was strictly to make a statement. So when people seen that, we just got a whole nother following. I've had people come spend $50 with me. They bought a dad cap, a shirt, and a tape and told me that they didn't really even like my music like that much. They just respected my grind and they just loved what I was doing. So never give up on yourself. Don't think that the feedback of the music determines the outcome of your success. Boom. That's not it. That is never it, man. Don't ever give up on yourself. I just want to say that.
No, I appreciate it because I was going to ask for what would you give advice? But it's cool.
I was
cool. You give a couple of gems throughout there.
Yeah, I dropped out in the 10th grade. I was in a foster home.
You're doing pretty well for yourself for someone who dropped out.
I had 2 kids at 19. Oh wait, I was like 21. I had 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? And man, I thought this rap shit was over.
Yeah.
And it was just beginning.
See,
it was just the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to all upcoming artists. Shout out to all you niggas baby mamas.
So at the end of the show, I want to start doing shots with my artist. And I'm sorry I didn't have enough for everybody. Truth, I'm sorry. But this is just for my second season.
I actually don't really drink that much alcohol.
Good. See, I don't feel bad.
He's a smoker.
I'm a Muslim.
Yeah.
I don't smoke weed.
That's what I was saying, like he's Muslim.
Oh, you were serious about that? Okay. So this is for my second season, and I appreciate you guys for coming and all that. See, look,
the culture.
Shot etiquette. Okay, boom. No one ever knows that, and I'm going to put this out here right now. When you take a shot, this is the glass so it doesn't count. When you take a shot with your shot glass, you're supposed to clink the table and then shoot it. Boom. That has always been shot etiquette that niggas never know about.
Yeah, you gotta,
I appreciate you for that shit.
Professional alcoholic.
Thank you. Maybe I am too.
I've been drinking for quite a while.
Yeah, maybe I am too. She didn't want to put.
Yeah, and I'm doing my AA meeting online now thanks to quarantine.
Too much?
Oh, I'm not a big drinker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I could have took that easy. He was.
Big dog.
We'll catch you guys next week on Open
You had some
Book.
butt last night?
We out.
Open book.